Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Judge Sanders here. Uh, we got Royval versus Manel Kape coming up this weekend, and it'll be the final fight card of the year, fight night. Um, First things first, dude. It's gonna be a fucking banger. War. At least I hope. With two dudes like this, it's always a hit or miss, bro. You either get a fucking fun fight, or you get for fucking 25 minutes. So, but with Brandon Royval being on the other side of that, I do not see it playing out like that. Um, Manel Kape, however, has had some snoozers, mainly with Mokaev, but other than that, his fight with Eric Silva was some fucking amazing performance. Um, his fight with Almabayev, another fight I went back and watched, great performance, but man, was he the eye poke master in that fight. But that's not why he won. All right, he works very well, very patient. He's a very, very good counter striker. He's gonna wait for Royval to come at him, which Royval will. Those who watch Royval know he's pressure, volume, do, do. But see, the problem with the way Royval strikes is when he throws his jab, he tends to drop his right hand a lot. Meaning, in my opinion, whenever Kape comes in, he tends to throw his left hand and then his right hand. So from what I've seen in the past, is likes to double it and then come with a right. Couldn't get it right there, but basically, I think um, pressure from Royval is to be expected, and Kape will be definitely looking to counter throughout that fight. Man, it's such a hard decision to choose. I think Royval might take the win. I don't know how well Manel Kape will handle the pressure of Royval once the rounds keep going. Um, I don't mean this in no disrespect. Drop my camera, man. I'm too poor. I ain't got no tripod or nothing, bro. You can see I spent all my money on fucking action figures. Anyways, but look, back to the bullshit. Royval, Kape. I don't think this is going to the ground at all. Both men have very good scrambles. Um, Royval does have very good submission wins on his belt. Not belt, you know what I mean, but you know, under his belt. There we go. And I think he's going to just outwork. I do think Kape can catch him. I do believe there's a possibility of Kape getting him with a left or with a high kick. Um, for Manel, what he does, he moves a lot, so he's gonna be moving a lot, cutting corners and angles to try and counter Royval as much as he can. So for me, I think Royval will have to do more than just stand up with him. I think he's gonna have to actually mix it up. He's gonna have to go to the ground, and he's gonna have to be a full fighter to win that fight. With Kape, if he can just stay slick and swift, man, the way he looked against Eric Silva, amazing, amazing performance. Same with the what's his name, Dos Santos kid. I forgot his Felipe, I believe. That one, another one. Like he's kind of got a little bit longer, but I think Royval, this fight is gonna be. It's gonna be. I don't want to say it's a test because it's not really a test for Manel Kape. Kape has been at that high level before, in Ryzen. He was the champion there, right? He beat Kaya Sakura, which, I mean, not doing too well now, but hey, it's still a dub, bro. It's still a championship belt, bro. You can't dismiss that. I don't care who you are. But for my prediction on who I think will win, I don't think there will be a finish. I think there'll be a lot of fucking people. I think there'll be a lot of moments where Royval will get dropped or Manel Kape might get rocked. But I can see Manel Kape etching it, but overall, I think I'm gonna go with Brandon Royval pulling it off, split decision. I don't I don't really see the guys finishing each other in the fight because You know, they're both dogs, dude. They're both there to fight. They're not guys that. Other than that one fucking time, Manel. Other than that one time, bro. Other than that one time, and I was like super excited to watch that fight because of the build up between you and fucking Makayev. Y'all motherfuckers had us so hyped. But anyways, you've made up for that with your fights with Eric Silva or Eric Silva. Yeah, I think it's Eric Silva. And there's so many fucking Silvas and Almabayev. So although that was a little weird with the so, but Royval, you know, he's coming off of a loss, but it was a close fight. You know, I think a lot of people are looking at how Van was landing a lot of the heavier shots, which he was, no doubt about that. But Royval was putting the pressure on him. You know, he was making him fight. You know, he had Joshua Van fighting the fight he wanted to fight until Joshua was, you know, up in, you know, with them power shots, and you know, ultimately that knockdown in the third round was what won it for Van in that fight. But I don't think Manel Kape is as crazy or chaotic as Joshua Van is. Joshua Van will throw himself in the fucking fire, whereas Manel Kape seems to like to control the fire a little bit more. He likes to maintain the control of the fight. He wants to make sure that he's in control of every movement, and whereas Royval, he's just gonna come after you. Fuck this shit. So I'm gonna go with Royval. This is my first time doing a prediction video, second MMA video. If y'all fuck with what I'm talking about, I appreciate you guys. And, you know, I'm not sitting here pretending like I'm some expert. I'm just a fucking fan, bro. This is just my opinion, my personal opinion. This is what I think. And, bro, I think we're in for a fucking treat this Saturday. You know, it's a good-ass fucking way to end the year. So, till next time, it's your boy Jed Sanders, and I'm saying peace the fuck out.